Hi, I'm Nicole Franklin. Welcome to an Epiphany conversation. We're known as eConvo. And we talk about a lot of things, but I'm especially glad tonight to have a friend of mine on, Mali DeSantis. Hello, Mali.
Hi, Nicole.
She is with us on our session that we do for eConvo, for Epiphany Conversation, eConvo sponsors. So this is a sponsored spot. We do a little 10-minute chat with our sponsors to see what they're up to. Appreciated her life too. She is trained as a clinician, specializing in children who have autism and special needs, especially autism, augmentative, alternative communication issues, and the facilitation of social skills for these special kids of ours. And I'm hearing statistics like 1 in 85 children born with autism. Here in the U.S., we have that data, but that's now been reduced to 1 in 65 children born with autism. So I'm sure that this affects a lot of not your own children, but friends and neighbors. And why not do something nice for the holidays? And when you're selecting that holiday gift for these friends and neighbors, these young people that we love, follow our holiday gift guide. So we have Mali here who thought, hey, let me put some of my special talents together and kind of guide these parents and friends along with the holiday gift guide that we can also find at kidsgiftaroo.com. So Mali, I just want to thank you again for that holiday gift guide because I think this is such a fantastic idea. What are some of the challenges that parents face when looking for gifts for their children?
I think that we can all agree that this time of year is just crazy and hectic. It's chaos. There's so many responsibilities with the holidays, but the parents that I work with do face specific challenges. One of the challenges or the issues is that, our kind of kids don't go for the trendy toys. They're not going to want the Furbies and the Tickle Me Elmos. They don't follow those kind of trends. And they also are not the kind of kids that want what their friends want. So, parents who usually know what to get or are looking for stuff to get for the holidays look to those kind of things to know what the big ticket item is, what the the prize is on Christmas morning. So for our kids, those things just don't work. The second issue is that our parents really want things that are educational and beneficial so that they really still continue to develop whatever it is that they're playing with. So parents buy toys that they think are going to help their speech skills or their fine motor skills, and they buy them. They're expensive, and the kid opens the present and it's just not what they want. It has all these promises of doing these things, but it doesn't interest them, and so they've wasted a lot of money hoping that it'll give them some educational benefits, but they don't enjoy it. And then the last thing is, we're really limited, especially around this time of year, in what we're shopping for, where we're shopping. We've got the big box stores, that have picked over shelves at this point, and really don't have the specific things that our kids have interest in. So it's hard to go from store to store out there with all the other shoppers and try and find the right present for their kids.
Yeah, this is great information. A lot of people are feeling this frustration. And by the way, Mali teaches and does her work privately in schools and hospitals as well. Therapeutic Services LLC is her company. Definitely look her up. So Mali, where are we going to find these fantastic gifts? I know we can go to kidsgiftaroo.com. Tell us about what we're going to find there.
I have a couple of tips, and they all kind of are messages that are in the website. It's a simple website that I developed primarily because my private practice parents were coming to me and saying, what do I get my kids for Christmas? What do I get them for their birthdays? I just don't know. So I designed it so that they would have a little bit of focus and not be so overwhelmed in trying to figure out what they wanted to get their kids. So it's not the end-all be-all, and it doesn't have everything out there, but hopefully it helps parents put them in the right frame of mind. So the one tip that I have is shop online. Don't even bother.
Shop online. Debbie, we're just talking about those late shoppers, so we can still do that, right?
But you know what? It's still not too late. It isn't. If you go to the website, they will tell you by when you can get your present. And them are still like pushing and giving you actually like a little 25% off thing going on to encourage you to buy online. And online, you're really going to find the things that you can't find in the stores, the specific things that our kids really have interests in. So I would say first step is to definitely shop online.
Oh, excellent.
So then, so places like Fat Brain Toys is a really awesome website.com. Fun and Function is a really cool site. And on my website, I have lists and lists of very unique websites with really fun stuff that our kids are very attracted to.
Now, these toys also have unique, there's kind of a unique connection that the kids have with certain toys, right? Especially in the learning and skills department.
Yes, definitely. They have very specific interests, and that would be my second tip, definitely, is, you know, before you worry about what kind of educational benefits the kids are going to get from the toys, really think about what your kids are interested in. And it can be Angry Birds, it can be numbers, it can be shapes and colors, it can be space. It's a lot of different things. But our kids are very unique and very passionate. And the likelihood is that they have more than one interest that they're very passionate about. So I would say think about what their interests are, definitely, and then look for the right presents for them in that area. And you can find, you know, let's say something like numbers. Some of our kids have a very high interest in just numbers. You can find a lot of different kind of toys out there that exposes them to different experiences, but still having to do with numbers. So that's, you know.
By the way, Mali, does your list have an age limit, or what ages are you covering?
It's tough. That's a tough one because, you know, we have kids who are developmentally, you know, can be around the age of 5 or 6, and chronologically they're really at the age of about 15. Or there are kids that just enjoy, you know, younger things. I know I still like to watch cartoons. I still have, I think I got a couple of Hello Kitty sweatshirts.
We'll admit that here, everybody. There's a kid in all of us, so.
Right, exactly. So, you know,
nothing but a number.
It really is specific to the child and what they're interested in and what they're capable of. So it's really, the parents have to look and see really whether they can play with it at that skill level. So then the third tip would be, after you found their interest, is definitely to look at the toys and then decide, you know, what skills it might promote for them, and what they can work on while they're using the toy. You know, maybe it's a sensory or a tactile toy that they can really enjoy, or maybe it's something to do with writing or manipulating with their fingers so that they can work on their fine motor. Or maybe it's something that can help them with their speech and language, and you can really talk to them about what they're doing and how they're playing.
Fantastic. So when they go to your website, what kind of things can they do? I know they can click on the toys, but can they email you for private suggestions, or even more elaborating on sessions and some specific therapies?
They can, you know, they can definitely go to the website and search a lot of common specific interests, and I have some suggestions for them. There's also a page for characters that are commonly favorable for our kids, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Star Trek, Star Wars, a lot of Angry Birds, SpongeBob, a lot of different things that and it'll direct you to some fun items in that area. There's also a sensory page, so there's a lot of kids who enjoy the way things look, the way things feel, the way things sound. So there's some advice and some suggestions for kids who like to enjoy a sensory experience. And then the last part is a part where you can just send me an email if you're really stuck and you can't find it and you want to share with me what your kids are really interested in, and I will definitely do my best to give you some suggestions.
Oh, I love that personal touch. I think from what I hear from having friends with children with autism, they really want that connection from mother and father to child. And sounds like some of these toys, first of all, it sounds like some of these toys are relatable to other kids. You know, you mentioned SpongeBob and the Hedgehog and everything like that. But that connection that's there, speak about more of the passion that kids feel when they get that special toy, and then the parents, I guess, satisfaction in that. Have you
That's
seen that?
I mean, you know, all my parents ask me, how can I make a connection with my kids? How can I further develop my relationship with them? And toys are really, really a great way to do that. And it's not necessarily you pushing to play with them in a specific game or something, but really experiencing with them what they're enjoying. So if you find the right toy that they really have a high interest in, I would really suggest really experiencing with them, trying to look at it, whatever it is that they're enjoying from their perspective. And they will connect with you. They will appreciate that you appreciate what they're enjoying. I mean, think about, you know, you watch a TV show that you really like on a Thursday night, and you can't wait to go to work the next morning and talk to your friends about this show that you saw, and can you believe what happened on that show? You know, you have this excitement for something, and our kids have just as much passion and want to experience that and tell you about it and talk to you about it. So it's there. You just have to really try and look at it from their perspective. Try and enjoy how they're enjoying it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, great. So kidsgetthejeru.com, everybody. I think you're going to find some fantastic ideas there. Please share with your friends. Please share this video with your friends and families, because other family members may want ideas and suggestions. And, you know, just a quick note with this link and the link to the site, I think is just most helpful this holiday season and any time, birthdays, whatever. So, Mali, I want to thank you so much for bringing your expertise to the web with us. I'm very excited. And stay with us for an Epiphany conversation. Join our Google Plus community page, eConvo, an Epiphany conversation, and we will see you guys online. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.